If you're still tracking your Instagram DM outreach on a Google spreadsheet, congratulations, you're officially running your business like it's 2020. While you're over there manually typing "followed up with Sarah on Tuesday" into row 470, your competitors are already using automated systems that never miss a single lead and follow up with all the leads on autopilot. Look, I get it, spreadsheets feel safe and reliable, but they're also the reason why you are losing leads every single day, forgetting follow-ups, and basically throwing money down the trash every single day. But don't worry, in this video I'm going to show you how to drag your Instagram sales process back into 2025. So you will have a fully automated system that tracks every Instagram DM, makes sure you never lose another lead again, and reminds you of every single follow-up you have to do. And on top of it, it will give you deep insights and statistics about every DM you have sent and how they are performing. If you are ready to stop living in the Stone Age and make more money from all the leads that you already have, follow me to my screen and I'll show you how. I'm going to show you how you can get from this messy spreadsheet to an outreach and follow-up board that looks like this, beautifully aligned and sorted with all the details we need. I've prepared a quick step-by-step plan how to get everything up and running. If you want access to this document and to the tools we're gonna use, I will link everything down in the description. And now let's get started. First of all, we have to connect our Instagram account with ManyChat. If you already have your Instagram account connected with ManyChat, you can skip this step. However, as I'm currently growing a completely new Instagram account, I'll have to do all of this setup myself, so I'll show you exactly what I'm going to do. Feel free to follow me on this new Instagram account to see how I'm using all of the strategies that I'm teaching on this brand new Instagram account and start from zero. All right, so first things first, we go to ManyChat. I've already created a new ManyChat account and now I need to connect my Instagram. If you have already done this, just skip to the next step. And if not, it's very simple. You simply go to Instagram, you paste your credentials, and then you connect your Instagram account to ManyChat. This is the wrong account. On this page, make sure that the correct Instagram account is selected. Click on Allow to continue. Congratulations, Sarah Scales is now connected. That's it. It took less than 30 seconds and our Instagram account is connected to ManyChat. All right, now our Instagram account is connected with ManyChat. Now we need to connect ManyChat to DM Tracker. If you do not have a DM Tracker account yet, simply go to dmtracker.ai. Simply click on Get Started for free to open an account with DM Tracker. DM Tracker has a 14-day free trial, so this does not cost you anything. And ManyChat also has a free trial, so it's free as well to get started. Feel free to start, try it out and see if this is for you or not. Maybe you still like to live in the Stone Age. Enter your full name, enter an email address and create a safe password and then click on Create Account. Now it says check your email, go and verify your email, and after verifying your email you will immediately land here. Welcome Sarah, and there is a quick setup process and I'll show you exactly how it works. Let's get you set up with a subscription, start free trial. You have to start a free trial. They will ask you for a credit card, but it will not cost you anything for 14 days. So simply put in your credentials and get started. After we have done that, the setup begins. You can watch this video or simply do what I do. You're gonna click on Setup DM Tracker. You're gonna choose how your organization is called. In my case, it's going to be called DM Sales System. That's the product that I'm going to sell. What industry am I working in? For this new product, it's gonna be coaching or consulting. It's gonna be sales coaching. Do you have a ManyChat account? Yes, we do have a ManyChat account. Now it shows you a tutorial of how this works. You simply click on Import Automation. We click on Import Automation. ManyChat automatically opens. We simply have to click on Save to ManyChat. Now we can choose which ManyChat we want to add this for. And this is the newest Instagram account, I hope. Now it says saving successful. We go to View Flow. And now we have this flow implemented into ManyChat. There's also a written instruction down here. Go to your laptop, make sure you're signed in. We did that. Click the Import Automation. We did that as well. Select the account to import to. We did that. Go to the ManyChat account. Visit Settings, Instagram, and enable default reply. Let's go and do that. We go to Settings, click on Instagram, and then we will see the default reply setting here. We simply click on Select Existing, import it from DM Tracker, and choose the automation we just imported from DM Tracker, and we pick this automation. Now the DM Tracker connection is our default reply, and we go back to the setup where it says click on the default reply flow, click on the trigger and set it to every time. Let's go back to ManyChat. We click on the flow. We click on the trigger, then we click on user sends a direct message, and we change from once per 24 hours to every time. And this is super important. Go back to settings and just check if everything was saved correctly. We just click on it again, click on the trigger, and we see every time is still selected. So now we can go back to the setup, click on the trigger and set it to every time. We did that. Now we have to say, yes, I have made this automation my default reply and I have set it to trigger every single time. Boom. The next step is also the last step we have to do. In the next step, we have to give the DM Tracker the authorization to access ManyChat. And we do that by adjusting 2 custom fields inside of ManyChat. And again, we have a written instruction down here and we will just go through it step by step. Go to your ManyChat account, make sure you're in the correct account, navigate to the bot field, settings, fields, bot field, and then add the required fields. Copy and paste both the authentication token and the organization ID into their respective fields above. And this is exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to copy the authentication token from here. We're going to go to ManyChat, to settings. Then we're going to search the fields tab and then the bot fields at the top. And then we will immediately already see imported from DM Tracker. And this is the DM Tracker authentication token. And the value is what we're going to paste in here. Simply click enter to save. We go back to DM Tracker. We take the organization ID. Also copy that over here to the organization ID, click enter, go back to the DM Tracker, say we have done this, we have done that, and we go to the next step. Let's check your connection. There is a last step where the connection is actually tested. As you can see, once you've sent a DM to @DM Tracker bot, the checks below will automatically update. No message received yet. So that's what we're gonna do now. You simply go to your Instagram account, which you just connected. You're gonna search DM Tracker bot on Instagram. You simply click on message, say ready or whatever you want to say. I sent the message right now and we're just gonna wait until this updates here. Now I got a message back which says test message 1 sent by DM Tracker. You can also just click here and go to Instagram directly to send the message from there. Now I see test message 2 sent by DM Tracker, and as you can see, it's updating in real time here. The automation is apparently connected successfully, and let's see if the automation set to trigger every time was also done correctly. I hope I'm not stupid and everything is correct now. Let's just wait for a couple seconds until this approves, and then we can move on. And now we have both check marks, so everything was done correctly. And now we can click finish setup to finally be done. And if you're mainly working with the Instagram app, you can also add the DM Tracker app to your home screen on your iPhone or on your Android, so you can always reach it very fast. Simply click on learn how to install and it will show you how you can add the app to your home screen. We are continuing on the desktop and we are going to click enter DM Tracker. And now let's go back to our document. So we also connected our ManyChat account to the DM Tracker. Now we need to set up our stages for our follow-up board. So we go back to the DM Tracker, click down here on stages, and here we can set up how often we want to follow up with leads and in which time frames. So the first follow-up stage is already pre-configured, which says wait for 1 day, which in my opinion is perfect, but I want to follow up 3 times. After we have waited for 1 day and sent the first follow-up, I want to send another follow-up 3 days later. So I add 3 days after last follow-up and add the stage. And after that, if people still don't reply, I want to send another follow-up 7 days after that to nudge them again to potentially get a reply after the 3rd follow-up. You can add as many follow-ups as you want, but for this example, I'm just gonna add 3 follow-ups. And this is all it takes. We can simply go back to the follow-up board and we can see it's the first follow-up, second follow-up, and 3rd follow-up. 1 day after the last reply, 3 days after the last follow-up, and 7 days after the last follow-up. So everything is set up correctly now. And the next step is optional. If you have sales team member, if you have appointment setter, if you have VAs on your Instagram account, now you should invite them to the DM Tracker so they get access to all of this as well. So they can also track the outreach, do the follow-ups, and so on. And to do this, we simply go to settings, we go to the team tab, and then from here we're going to add our team members. Just send them an email invite, whatever their email might be. Choose the role, if they should be members or admins. Sales manager, for example, should be admins, and VAs, appointment setters, should be members, and then you simply send them an invitation from there. And now step number 5. So all the setup is basically done. The only thing we have to do from now on is, instead of tracking our outreach in this old clunky Google sheet which I showed you before, we're going to track our outreach from here. And to do that, I'm going to make a simple example. Let's say I'm sending an outreach to someone who just followed our account. I'm going to add his Instagram username here, which is my personal account in this case. I'm going to select the reason, in this case, new follower. You can also add new reasons anytime here or in the settings. And I'm going to choose an outreach message where I set new follow is my label and the message is Thanks for following. Did you check out the link in my bio? This message is obviously horrible and you should not send this out. This is just as an example because I'll set up everything else after this video. We're going to click on add message and this message is going to get added. So if someone else is adding another outreach now, they can choose a reason and then now can select this message so they don't need to type it again and again and again. But I don't want to add this second one, so I'm just simply going to clear all of this. And after we are done adding the outreach, we simply click on add contacts. And what happens here is the DM Tracker is going to start tracking this account fully automatically in the background if they ever reply back or not. If they reply back, nothing will basically happen. If they do not reply back, after 1 day, they will automatically show up in this first follow-up row. And to show you how that looks like in real, let me switch accounts and show you how it should look like after a couple days for you. Now I quickly switched accounts to show you how it should look like for you after a couple of days of usage. As you can see in the outreach tab, you can see all of the leads that you send an outreach to, which you tracked in this board as I just showed you. And a couple days later, if they do not reply back, they will automatically show up in this follow-up board where you can see exactly who needs a follow-up right now. Whoever is going to send the follow-ups in your team can simply click the Instagram name. It will automatically open Instagram. You send the follow-up message and you simply click on mark as done and move to the next follow-up. If someone replies back, they will automatically be removed from this board, so you always know who needs a follow-up and who does not. And as you can see, the team behind this board is very busy because there's only 72 open follow-ups, which just got added a couple minutes ago, and there's 19,400 follow-ups already in the send follow-up tab, where you can always see who has already gotten their follow-up, the first, second, third, fourth, fifth follow-up, or wherever in the stages they are right now. And if you don't want to follow up with someone for whatever reason, you can simply tap here, which says no follow-up needed, and the lead will be removed from this board and don't appear again. And step number 6 is do your follow-ups daily from the follow-up board. This is a simple one. After we have set up everything, after we have tracked our outreach here, all the leads from the outreach that did not reply back to us will appear here, but also all the leads that we are in an ongoing conversation that started to ghost us and didn't reply back to us, they will also appear here. So every follow-up that you need to do inside of this one Instagram account, they will all be in this board, and you or your VA or your appointment setter simply have to come to this board once a day or multiple times per day, do all the follow-ups that are shown here, and this guarantees to increase your reply rate because some people will only message you back after 1 follow-up, some people will only message you back after 3 follow-ups. However, more people are going to message you back if you follow up with them continuously, and this board makes it super easy to bring this to life. And on top of it, you have the statistics tab where you can see how many follow-ups you have sent, how many follow-ups per stage you have sent, and even more important than that, you can see the reply rates in total, and you can also see the reply rates by outreach reason and outreach message. And these are the reasons why we are tracking that while adding outreaches to the board. So if we add the outreach message always, we can then find out which of the outreach messages has the best performance. So in this case, we can see that this outreach message nearly has an 8% reply rate, while this outreach message only is around 4%. So we can change our strategy and A/B test outreach messages and follow-up messages based on these stats and improve our business, and in the end earn money by doing that. You also have a leaderboard where you can see all your team members and how many outreaches they have sent and how many follow-ups they have sent. This incentivizes your team to even push harder. And that's basically it. The only thing we have to do now is step number 7, which says make more money from the same leads. And that's an easy one. We simply track our outreach inside of the DM Tracker. The DM Tracker will automatically update every single lead who replied back or who did not. We simply do our follow-ups from the follow-up board, which now makes it impossible to miss any lead again inside of our Instagram DM inbox. And you as a business owner will have insights and statistics which you didn't have with Google Sheets, so you can improve your business and your sales process continuously. Let me know how you like this approach down in the comments, and as said before, everything you need will be down in the description, this document and all the links you need. We already integrated this exact system into our AI sales system with more than 100 clients, and if you want me and my team help you integrate and implement this system into your business as well, there will also be a link for this down in the description somewhere. Thank you very much for listening to me. I hope this helps you out and I hope you learned something new today. If you did, like this video, subscribe to my channel to not miss any other video. And for now, I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.